Kale, etifo mema obia akwaba edeba and the program is so about 12 manapa ho seman wotwe. And I say it's 8 minutes after 12 p.m. Canada time. I believe it's about 4 ewo Ghana na about 5 and 6. So ewo some parts in the Europe. We are in for a very good treat today, and the program no yashisheni na yadebre ubibia. I believe say by now the yeni na yenim bebia 2024 abatwo no eko. Mesre say obeshe page edi amame. More supporting our TikTok so nyamiya wa dom na oba na wa click so what you say tap they say tap the screen most wa mo feel say mo betumi send the gift no na ma send the gift said ya yenu be ma Michael Vendros wetumi send one rose no also send the be mo Facebook so mo send the stars mo YouTube mo send the gift whatever that you can to support what we are doing today. And many aje na minim se mahu medimi na nansenya as much as say yes sometimes I get here and then I get heated no I say mekra more fulfilled, and today I'm so proud to say I'm glad when I decided to follow politics I chose this party and this party colors, this party called NPP, New Patriotic Party. For me, we all have the narrative, or we all try to say, politician be a papa, politician be a say, politician be a tractor, politician be a all the things that we say about politicians. But say politicians then I believe we have two evils, and enya denya bako be ya chen bako. Enu no say ye pesi hu de I think the first thing we should do is say onipa na say nipa ye ne onka say one ya be pen na one year ya one more year the same. And MPP for the when you ask us you bet me akofa President Kufuor membu obebu ye dia betre. When you ask us we can go and bring His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo record to show. And same way do NDC also have 3 presidents. I believe so many now on record. When it comes to this very election, 2024 election, where I'm so ready and poised, and I feel so empowered. Say young MP before, say ye near brepa, say ye pesi break the 8 now. All the things that is supposed to make Ghanaians vote for a political party. That is if they want development. We are doing it. And the reason to even make this happen is one thing that we try to forget, or one thing we don't usually talk about, I'm coming, is the fact that we are going into an election whereby both political parties have a record to run on. We are going to an election whereby for the first time we have the conversation about policy going on. And for me, I seriously believe Ghana is moving in the right direction. Yes, MPP for Becca say NDC for manifesto NDC for Becca say MPP manifesto but at least say Osha, we are gradually moving from doing politics with Brabeje Bentuana Kotu Abamame, we a Kronfo, we Pamwe Debbie. Right now, the issues is about ideas. Let's compare these two ideas. Ideas meaning emu dia he na de o man kan koba, emu dia he na de entoswo every nipa. Last week and as a weekend ye ni na ye hu eni jesem kese a esi ye. Eno ho nkomo enende kwesi apia. Metintimu a mepese minimu ni na edi ho enkomo. me mo bi akwa aba me fancy am support me ni na me ma akwa aba de mobile political zone mo so afei na mo hu yen no ye besere se mo ba so a mo be follow page na ma yen na ma like it ma share na mo ja comment na yeso yenya time a yetumi ready na ehun so participation a o de ba ye asede ekoma twedi ampon odin ekọ weekend ni na no den aba de tosu bio ana nchie wo ho ekoma His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yeah, President of Ghana, and then also Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Maybe I will be a daddy nyame shiraw ye da se wachre ye amemwo papa na wo sanso de Bawumia abeche Ghana se ometoa amemwo papa so na minim se inshallah nyame ntino ebre ne beso ama papa yi ne nhihye ya waka no this weekend ya kire ye no etumi abam na Ghana afa ntuma pefra michi ono ankaza so Wizkid of Ghana politics, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party and the next president of Ghana come 7 January 2025. Alhaji Dr. Bawumia onene yere the woman warrior yeah Hajia Samira Bawumia oba usipi sita oba sebe like nemudro etchin obodoka papa ne ba bia ginigina so ne bibia ye okasa edem osere a efe uso unsem kura ne bibi ye oye tough ono aso ne peso be fire maame Rebecca position no say omukọ omo year end of their term. Now mechia MPP phone na kakra say yeah boy homoding. We are getting the message out there little by little. Now I think sesa NSA you know communication phone na yeah social media communicators ni na so nema muni na so greetings na swedi mo fan cheme last week mo kaya yes sister she loves Bawumia oba page ne so I think it was mistakenly but no kra woman say na a birthday na a birthday ana yenim eno hunti ya maame ana yes sister ye nua ba ye ni di adwuma e wo social media especially TikTok. She loves Bawumia obo adwuma papa. Yeah, my happy birthday. Now, I actually belated birthday. Mo amunim no mo fama na my say political zone. You so edwuma or ye de my MPP. Ye bo nyame mpa ye man said the na koma so ni na so. Embre mu mano na umfra adum mu enkwa adum. So, she loves Bawumia. We really wish you a happy belated birthday. Now, the issues. Enuanom eye na wotwe etwa mu yi na NDC for after dodging yebeka ya omo no mu di nkan mama memfa medrosisi a womo na di nkan eye de yen womo na di nkan ko yi won flag bearer mesre mo mama yen share no so na womo so ne the last to bring their manifesto. The dangerous thing about it is yen government in power. And you know we are talking about the things we are doing. We are talking and showing things that we have done. We are commissioning projects. Opposition party na sanko no de nsemo ba. Opposition party na sanko de nsemo ba. Na nko beton ne ntem na to Ghana for tirimu no. Last Saturday no mo say afidi o manya bibia o mo de bre Ghana for. Na ye bekom na me kwesi apia ma kire Ghana for say enye so obi tan NDC fo Ghana for sa de we mu ntie adwene no mu yie. Enye so obi tan NDC fo no kura etie ne say adwene a ye de bo oman ho bra no wo mu ni bi sabe omo ye nuanom ya wari bi ebi ye girlfriends ni ade but the fact of the matter ne say adwene a ye di bu oman ma oman koso no ye nuanom no wo mu ni bi and untina oshe Ghana say if you look at Ghana all the things here nana imasapon thank you so much say oshe Ghana all the things ya be ya de aka hwa elboa emu bia ni wa ye betumi aka say oh we de NDC abai na de ba ya elboa Ghana because the technical know-how how to even move things no kra no eye party wedding nembom woman niama woman mu ya ne say e kwai ben na ye befa so a ye be win election na mesrew NDC fo na mo abase mu be di atem okay mu betumi adi atem say no ye hu say both things are better into wudi atemni e chire ni mienu. But when you look at it, these people only knows how to find ways and means to win an election. And like I said, Enyamin American Dr. Tony Aid Rollins the time odi akotene ebra na NDC no di mu akotene. Or say ojai wo munhia mu call because yakọ hwa yakọ dwe say okay economic relief ben ene ye de bre Ghana for e de ene de ene ye de be sesa Ghana for abrabo no NDC for nkoye sa ade ni bi. Na mbom ye de ane say wan ye betumi akobu ni na wan na betwe ballot box wan na be ye say nti o say ono Tony Aid doctor o say sa lifestyle no ene ne mfa nti ene NDC for meeting kra onko bi na obi a wadwene da ho na we follow NDC party for a long time, you will know say there were certain key people there were some key people in NDC na say be omo kasa na eto ho a na say be MPP for kra those time JH Mensa no ade ade na say be omo twetwe e call reverse. And the question ya na me bisa say sa NDC nefa he are they telling me say after John Evans Atamils, His Excellency, may he so rest in peace, every honor NDC phone to me nyo bia ye betumi aka so okay ye nim say mo de say na mo tie de na so mo na de ya ne say wo mo kofa sabe abrantie e de ne ba ye say abrantie no ono that me kai so work or be kind ni presidential speech the first time he became a president. Sometimes na fe na iPad yaba na papa yi ni iPad young boys ni na ye ni agi we de ye young president adwuma bebu we bebu e ko bi a kire no ka kire se be onu ogina no onye magician utie onye magician na wa ma ye adwuma aye onye magician no di sebe sika aso obi botom ende mi ni maduru aye papa ekodi yo utie di American ende mi ni maduru a ya papa John Dramani Mahama ekodi ye ene de baby obegine bia mi baby adwuma me ba mu benya adwuma ye ye ba mu benya adwuma ye ebra ya de to mi sha won sase papa ye jiwudi nti pa adwuma ma ye no ye papa ye ntumi anye. But ende just like I said, we have the data and we can compare. And then we can say, we have the facts and we shall compare. Now, George Michiao, unim say, at last, when? Was it Sunday or Saturday? Almost Saturday, right? Now, me nimukura say, ampa, woman di ashe bibi mu say, yebema, there be mpacho sa de no unim. I actually have the manifesto. Mube to me appointy page kwa sa de no sanitary pad ne they have seen it. I've seen the 24-hour night, Jesus Christ, 24-hour night club. Oh, we shall get into the two manifestos. But did NDC really promise say they are going to give ice cream on campus? Is it MPP for now politics near the day? Charlie say propaganda, it's a MPP propaganda, catch me. I will point it out and send you the video. Oh boy. Me pacho, wait there, Mr. Remo. Yenuanum NDC fuel waha. Is there any no George uncha metroda but wait there M11 say baby a ye do no baby a Ghana do ne baby a person ye kono enye ice cream with you baby me pacho NDC for na mo wa no question kakra the question is say is it true say mo wo bibi a mo ka say eye mo be ma ice cream Fridays e wo campus George mo be full also and confirm mama. Why? I trust you so much. You know me and you go but I just want to make sure because I don't know why. Like I don't know why. Meaning why a political party who has been in opposition for 8 years is trying to come up with ideas to solve the problems they claim is crumpling this country. And one of those solutions is to satisfy our university students with ice cream. If that is indeed in that manifesto, it is a big insult. Okay, Ubia Kanwa, there's never anything like ice cream. Okay. Ubiso Kanwa. Ubiso say it's not true. Okay. Because maybe Ankebemo but George, I'll still wait for your confirmation. Debbie. I say wait, we end this maybe Ankotuaba. Ade. Come on. We can, but so will be the question the manifesto muso or kocha ice cream. Well, and your kindergarten, so kochen wo in, or kochen wo. Anyway, George. Debbie George, our manifesto no man answer those things now. Omo jina campaign platform so omo kekano. Say you no be there fine. And they, I mean, when they stand on platforms, they say all these type of stuff. Obisi said he will give Ashawo people license. No. Well, in a way, he's giving them. Hey, Obi said, any ice cream, no chocolate. Me pacho kumasa. Chire me mo di se mu se mo be chocolate ana. Se mo be ma chocolate ana. There be today, don't worry. Today we will not do agenda. Why? Today we will not do agenda. Today we have the 2 manifestos and that is what we are going to work with. I seen Kumasa write chocolate. I just want to make sure. Is there anything like, say, they are promising chocolate for their university students or Mentiasie? Please come correct and let us go through. Why? Today I have time to accommodate everybody. So let's learn. All right. So now the case is about the 2 manifestos. And yesterday happened to be one of my proudest moments in life, period. And I was so proud because, Minia, when we decided, said there be Dr.Bawumia, Yobia, say a person Ghana, read the 4th industrial revolution correctly there. It needs a leader like Dr. Bawumia. Ebio, ya no be hunu say, Papa oyo bi a yede ne kwa akwa ye bedi nkunim because ode nokre abotre eno de nam. Na enam na ahobrase abotre a ode afura ne ho ntoma. Ode ahobrase afura ntoma nti no. Dia obia kan bia no otie etie na supam. Na dia obetumi aye no waye. So we decided say eya nokre MDC fue koyi omodie esese yesu ye koyi ye de na womu a MPP for de be gina ni na womu ye correct na say ye sha sabiom prediasa race kura na ye kwa ba ku defense is a mercy sanity ye tumirika enya denya ye benya Usain Bolt enya denya ye benya gay ya say we wa be ya odwane gidigidi bi obi be defense. Enti yemfa ye ni nanto no obi anton ni nnuma se ye mani bedi party nanimu a obetumi aye enkyere delegates en wo mokoton ye wo moton wie ye no na ehun se da bi abrante na ye frɛ no Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia no nyame de bibi adua ne mu enti ono ene ye pesudi ye kan ebinim se manfa me anya de ane mate me ho nye hwe oto ho a there's nothing wrong with it. Now, ebisu say adentina ono oba nansenya no obedi ade yempini mani ni ade. I believe say we can go. I mean, we all know what happened. But through it all, by November, na ye Dr. Bawumia as the NPP flag bearer. Now, why I say we cannot afford, despite our political stance, despite whatever ideology we believe in, we cannot afford to lose great minds like Dr. Bawumia. Memma NDC for Bawulaya, and he's a liar. Man, no end that I will say, Bibi Papa, any Dr. Bawumia. Che Ghana fui. Say, ye can ye pan in your politics, na ye ya. ya papa Mahama de nyame de dua ni mu ne ma ne chance omra me yo mutie de America na pa ya papa John Dramani Mahama de nyame de dua ni mu no sa ne pa na nyame de dua ni mu no ye de man opportunity man be di o man kan. So when I hear people make it look say we are not being fair to Mahama, I don't get it. Nyame di bibi special edua Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mu na Ghana for muma ye mie ye ni. NDC aye won ho say they would always find ways to deceive the people of Ghana. Now, Andra, Dr. Bawumia did something that me personally dear me started the Ghana politics me who candidate ya YSR DNB ebia obia yesa mo betumi draw my attention to it and I will retract. Samusha, the man engaged the media for over 4 hours. 4 hours. Question and answers. 4 hours. 4 hours this man was engaging with the media. Now, as an intelligent person who reads and understands how things work, we all saw how he was answering the questions. I had a teacher who told me, say, he believes in a broken pen and a sharp brain. I didn't hear. Because what the broken pen to me akra, what the year pointers here. What the when you boss pepe, a junior or junior points no no, ebeba way to me I then, and to me their answer questions. Into questions, but when one now will be a yaman, and I me video, me got here. Say Johnny Bulo, say Johnny Jimmy, say TV3 Nino. Ejina say, he was struggling to give answers. NDC don't have a shame. There's no shame in this party's A. You know what pisses me off, Che? Your candidate was the first person to face the media. Selected which media men should come and ask him questions. Gave them questions to ask. And therefore, those people, TNO, NDC4, those people who ask questions outside what the NDC has prescribed for the journalists, the president fumbled, or the former president fumbled, and didn't talk about them. He did not answer Captain Smart's question. He did not answer Sewa Amio question. He did not answer Lawyer Samson Ladi. He didn't answer those questions. Tons of journalists asked Mr. Mahama questions that he was not able to answer. Then they switch all of a sudden because one more candidate I will meet the press nintino. Andra the sterling performance Vice President Koputu no Yamaka Bibi and Franco Seno and Yejuma Yatemoto and fact. Me say Yanu Bino Yetia Senate 2008 NCBO says Sana NDC for say ya the tactics na baby winning about and Yejuma. NDC foi some person what the start to tactics na ye dey me say anya adwuma. Your candidate couldn't even answer questions from his own journalists, his own media houses that he has got. He couldn't answer questions from them because it came outside. Dr. Bawumia said, come and bring your own questions. And if we watch the honesty in the answers he gave, and your politician Biana so can say way you're wrong one or Bejiatum say way you're wrong one who. But Tendra Dr. Bawumia near maybe. All the questions are yeah the man no. Their origin say only who idea no. Samuche ya. Okay, I say I'm not aware of it. I will do a follow-up. So he first admits say, oh, Samusa nurse for say there where the meaning. Nelson Manya Canada ehu here. Enti nyame ya adom na me kome papa ho a meka trense papa ye de nkrofo mienu miense bi ka ye promise you say ye de be mo a ye mfa ma this man is a problem solver. And when you look at the two manifestos, it is clear. Okay? Not to even sway no. There is something that caught my eye about Dr. Bawumia's Okay? Mahama the anyway, Medeba. Where is his son? Anyway, I'll come to this one too, don't worry. The person who need the new ones not the buy. The new ones not the buy. Any another baby. The new ones not the buy anyway. He Mahama, bra. Brana me here. Aha. Daddy. Maybe I try with two things just for you guys to know their air coso. I'm showing you how Dr. Bawumia will forever stand as a different politician from most of the politicians that we have seen. I will share this document with you quick. Today we have a lot of things to go through, but I pray that I get the chance to do it. This is the NDC's manifesto trying to say economic policies. Okay, so these are the economic policies. Now, implement a 24-hour economy strategy with 3 shifts of 8 hours. Each to maximize productivity and efficiency. Transform Ghana into an import substitute and export-led economy. Enhance access to public services and create more well-paying jobs for unemployed Ghanaians. This is what they are saying about their 24-hour economy. Point 2. Stop the economic decline and restore stability and inclusive growth to the economy. So how are you going to stop the decline? How are you going to stop the decline? He doesn't give you details. This is John Mahama's document. And Patro, and this for today, I'm doing you a favor. I'm actually echoing your manifesto for people to see how empty it is or how unplanned and how unprepared you people are for governance. Stop the economic decline. So, which of the economic declines are you going to tackle, number 1? What are you going to do about it? Listen to what Bawumia is doing here. I will show you guys about Bawumia on your regular politician. Ghana for na yempe no kre ade amehu. Oman ni oman bia yempe no kre. Look at Bawumia. Look at his manifesto. Or say, what will we do? We will reform the value-added tax regime. How are you going to reform it? You see the difference? He's showing you what you do, and he will show you how he will do it. Deliberate solution for a particular problem, not to bundle everything inside. Not to bundle when I come, everybody is going to eat pizza. How are you going to provide it? We don't have to give that. Me say NDC for say you must say first MPP for na munyo mo na munyo mo ho a madotwe. How is Dr. Bawumia going to do this? He is going to reform the value-added tax regime by merging all levies into a single line item. Levy and treat the merged levy as part of input and output, VAT. And what will this do? Hey. Let me show you the difference between somebody who has been studying under a responsible boss to be a boss and somebody who didn't follow their boss responsibly, so they were not able to do some of the things that their boss told them. This is the difference. MDC, I read your manifesto and I'm reading MPP's manifesto. This week, I me fa way there, na ma fa way there. Na ya compare Ghana and you make your own choice. Yeah, ma 2008 ANC or Ghana bio. It's not going to happen. Anything about Bawumia say obe merge into a single line item. Adentia to eliminate the cascading effect in the current regime. And these are things we are complaining about. MDC complains about it, MPP complains about it, CPP complains about it, BMB Obia complains about it. Bawumia is telling you this problem that we have, this is the solution I have. This is how I'm going to do it. And this will be the resulting effect. Fast forward. NDC for the anyway. Let's say the NDC one too. Yeah. Let me give you a next one. We will also, please, NDC manifesto. We will also give opportunities for experienced banking hands who lost their jobs after the collapse of banks to secure their careers once more and move from what menial jobs they were forced into. So, Chade, Mahamas, Mahamas and Crawford, banking sector, no. Which of the manifestos? Page. I got this from Oman's website, you know, so this is a document you all put out. It's point 3. All right. Or say banking sector clean up now, you know. And Crawford be share one more do. The young fan says our time no me 60 and I me 50. Martina Fie 8 years. They say we 58. Mama saw Bema Wejuma. Na menim bank ko ade mu kwese mu de but o say Obema mo adwuma. No ways of getting sa adwuma no to you. Ebia, yes, me pese me mama adwuma. Adwuma me pese me mama no. Say na me pese me ye. Eba no mo a mo hwere mo bank na yi na. Yenim say time ko. Enti de be creating no say you be creating an association and as you be creating group bi an portal bi a obi a na wo ye bank ebia wo ye bank adwuma ansana banking sector clean up na kan wa adwuma no mo sankrofo ni na mo portal ni say de be ne say banks ABCD we no ye na ye control enti ye be bomode na mo a mo wo paper still a mo be banking because he doesn't even know say people who were in that field by now has moved on. Bebre acquire different businesses. Ebinum kura to coin. Ebinum kura a different thing away from banking. Mahama is not informed, and I'm glad Dr. Bawumia pointed that out yesterday. Mr. Sewa, welcome. He's not informed. Look at what he wrote to Ghanaians as his document in Tianutimoko. Ghana from you, they enjoy the aye, no, the aye and time. They be America, me say the Ghana for year by force. Young painting Mahama from Famrano, time. Maybe, young Consubio. What is Bawumia promising? Or what has Bawumia promised? Maybe. Bawu. Maybe. And answer fire. We will show them the reason why NDC on any day should not compare themselves when it comes to governance to the great party that is called MPP. Maybe. Mr. Momo Fancha, maybe 22. Okay. This is something that I showed the last time. Yes, open in another tab. Okay. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Genius, we cannot afford to let this man go and sit. No. It's a Ghana prayer. Muncha page line 22 of Bawumia's manifesto. Make sure the differences between a government that is ready for power and a government who just want to make noise. Tap on the screen if you're on TikTok and send some lion. Anyways, let's go. Bawumia say, enhancing the role of the private sector along with fiscal and administrative decentralization, improving our systems and the way our institutions function will lead to greater efficiency, cutting waste and ensuring value for money in procurement. The move towards the private sector provision of many public services would create. Yes, sorry, Bibia ya the sharp buying, Bibia da buying so as I buy the tier we are buying the tier way. Bawumia say, or Johnny says on hands private sector now. And near many do a sanka buying ya private sector to me as the corporate responsibility. Now on no swear to me and Bibia then Eddie free home. Additionally, or say an efficient government, adentia NDC fosu, MPP fosu, ministers nedoso, Ghana force ministers nedoso, or so or no be use 50 pay. Because you share the type of government will be running now, it will be pretty much a digital government with agenda. So you will not really need so much people to come and just sleep on government payroll and collect government payroll. These are things I've complained about. Mama, dear, no, bra, nene one ya do you Mo, ebio, mama economic wedding you. I will show you the difference. Or say, we shall abolish the obnoxious e-levy and review the levy imposed on betting. See, when it comes to, that's my thing. Thank you so much. Leave this charge now. I'll try and do some calls today with the old phone and see. Okay? I'm showing you two manifestos. One is telling you the problem, how he's going to do it, and the effect of it. The other one is only telling you, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do that. Now, Chaha, as someone this if one number bonting air catcher Ghana Babulin say me and this beba, I will review. And review means a lot of things. Review can be cancellation. Review can be review of the rater or Joe. And to send this neighbor catcher or said to Abama no better betting tax, mammy patron, the document that thrower. Momehe. Memane nada. Point number 4. NDC manifesto. Almost ombecha 11 yo yate. Omu yeso a betting tax winnings no. Omu be review. And review, like I have told you, you can say what review means. Review, what are you reviewing? Who came? And I say, oh, yeah, no. Who the way share her? No, where you were from, no, where you were from. Which of the reviews are you doing? What type of review are you going to do? Oh, this is how Dr. Bawumia, oh, no, he said it. Let me find the Dr. Bawumia own and show you the difference of the betting tax. Oh, come on. Baby. Oh, I see. I don't know. Come on, Kwaji. Oh, Mama, yes, Mama, yes, and then many abre, Mr. Ramo. Mama, yes, our cry, and then many abre call. Meba, what Dr. Bawumia would have done. Dr. Bawumia, this MPP government will make a simple okay. The person we share betting tax in the day. The person we share betting tax in the day. I want to do the betting tax one. Yeah, baby. So we have clean slate. Maybe a team for more fan chain. But okay, Unimibi. Let us even use another instance to talk about the things Dr. Bawumia has promised to do. Ooh, okay. Shadia, opening a new tab. That's this. Good. Let's all go look at this. Patro, share the page for me, Wate. You know your brother. Did I have so many videos I haven't been even able to play it, but I just want us to go through these things and then I can now flow freely. Shadia. Dr. Bawumia said, the next NPP government will introduce a very simple citizen and business-friendly flat tax regime. Adintia. A flat tax regime of 1% of income for individuals and businesses with appropriate exemption threshold set to protect the poor. Now, with the new tax regime, the tax return should be able to be completed in minutes. We will also simplify our complicated corporate tax system and VAT regime. So, all what he's trying to do is say, Ghana, your tax system now, hey, yan one level because we are complaining, NDC complaining, MPP complaining, your tax system, or Sadia, start a clean slate, yan on the fresh. No specifics. Just telling you, I will do this, I will do that. That is all this man came to show to Ghanaians. No, boy. This time, when he cried, and I, oh, bra, a crowful who's to buy out with him. Shahe. Or say, with improved revenues from the savings made from a reduced size of government. It's almost say you reduce the size of government here, and save revenue. They will get in more money. It is not true. It is not true. So I say, how much of that population is there? We need to know. We need to know specifics. We need to know specifics. Then he goes into, look at how he mumbled things. I'm like together. An anti-corruption fight. Fast track the operationalization of new oil and gas wells. Increase investment in mining sector. And revamp cocoa sector. How are you going to revamp it? What are you going to do for the cocoa farmers that is going to revamp it? We can ease the heavy tax burden that has been placed on Ghanaian households and businesses. Bawumia is telling you what we can do to lower the tax burden by flattening the tax rate for everybody and making sure that everybody gets a clean slate to start paying their taxes and filing their taxes. You see the difference? Difference is clear. One is ready to work. The other just feels say 8 years into Onusu baby. Mosha another man. Me say this if I'm helping you. These are your key points I'm echoing for you. So that Ghanaians will see the two who are we supposed to trust Ghana into? Kikanyama we in album na sabe adwa amono ete sabe kede we na wakofa sade we ya bre na obede atiase what the gas ya kofra mining what the mining na kofra we what the wakeke bibia album kwanya ade be ye de mahama nkyerɛ wɔ ne manifesto. But MPP shows you. Miniano, mama may enquire some mistake we. Point we mantias here. Mahama said, we shall relocate some ministries out of central business area to just the city of Accra. Oh Papa, we are you serious. Say no Ministry of Health, Ministry of Wine in us, Ghana. They are pretty much in one enclave. As women in our free Ministry of Health, not Okoha, free finance, not Okoha, like it's young father said it is within around the same way. And I believe say the builders of Ghana found it important to keep our ministries at least close to each other. All right, and that will make even sending information across each other even easier. Sometimes we should be for information ministry now. Call like the next street now. You see, so these things are already planned. Now, did Mahama tell us how he's going to build new buildings for these so-called these ministries that he wants to relocate? No. Is this what Ghanaians right now need to relocate our ministries? Let's be honest. Then you two and you see Juma say Bibia say Mama bro or so about obey Ministry of Education ya the and obetitim and the akupechi said the bear traffic be fluke. Ghanaians are joking. Obi said we so saying this will involve an emphasis on agriculture and agro-business and will have a strong focus on making Ghanaian own their micro enterprises. I don't know how they drop this inside. You are talking about how do you call it? Economics policies. And with the economic policies, you be relocating ministries as an economic policy. For those of you think we are joking here, this is the topic. Economic policies. In Mahama's economic policies, we are going to relocate ministries. It is an economic policy. Ghana, ye mistake. Ye can. Ye mistake. Ekoto aba. Edema John Dramani Mahama. Our country is doomed. Afei, wo free ona na wo say, afei, or the agric no so ba ye say, agric policy. Sebi. Ye besesa edi aboa na agro business ni ade akosu or can keke. My Ben Mahama, Oberfaso the aye, he's not able to give us that answer. You people want us to go and vote for this person. Lalai Engagemnent. It will not work. Uti Engagemnent. After let's get into the firing nation. Wabaso I know I share. Ghana Hassan, also my brother, may Allah continue his blessings to you. You are not doing this for MPP, but for Mother Ghana. That is what I want people to see it as. I love MPP, but I like to compare so I can tell people the reason why I choose MPP. That is what I like to do. I will show you the reason why I'm choosing MPP. And you can also show me the reason why you think you are choosing NDC. Now, okay, we are back into the studio. Enough of the reading. Reading, no so kakra. Yeah, Papa John Dramani Mahama, the manifesto no muno. Wake kania mebi umua sebium prediasa me kwesi. Papa no mean to me emfa me kra and trust in the na se Ghana fo betia mama yemma papa we enkopene baby entena. Adena make sa. Let's take his own speech, which is what I will start today with. Yambo no kakra. The henko.
Under our no fee stress initiative, and Nana Jane to join me up here. And then after that, I'll call our General Secretary and Chairman and Nana Jane to join me up here so that we launch the manifesto. So one, we'll put in place a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials in line with the principles of ethical leadership, modesty, humility, integrity, and accountability.
That's it. If you are new to this speech, this was the same speech His Excellency John Dramani Mahama gave to Ghanaians in 2012 when he was the then vice president and was telling Ghanaians that he has worked on it at Tamil Saye Juma. Entianya den, entiyan sanfa or no John Dramani Mahama and tuaso. Oka say, ono na bemu die, chrono e friend chrono, ebinsi. Obe creative robust, I said you can heya o. Obe creative robust a system bia. Chrono emba na bemu. Say ye we are bensika na say bibia touch mano embem. Na muntie de ye. And now me no woka say. Ya Papa John Dramani Mahama. Na point is na or promising ye say or the BB beshe or said the beya woman to me we are there, said the beya woman to me mbo or mine cano. Ebinu abo mine ka edansa when we jail. Into the question then say, Mr. Mahama, in 2012, you told us you were going to protect the public purse by keeping your ministers and your appointees in check so that they don't steal from Ghana. Before you left office, most of the people that you vouched for or you vouched for, most of the people you said you were going to do this for ended up stealing from the country, ended up causing financial loss to the country, and most of them are in jail. So why should we listen to this again? Charlie Papa no onye ready. That's not grow. Munja de amoye no. Dada no. It's what I say. For me personally, unless say we want to do the regular politics, we can NDC then we can MPP fine. But say ban substance in these two leaders are Mr. Mahama cannot be compared to His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia. It is a fact. Mr. Mahama is again on platform promising Ghanaians that Oba onina je no ebe set here ibia the appointees will not be corrupted, the appointees wouldn't be caught with the state funds and all of this. He said the same thing 2012. He was the president 2012, 13, 14, 15. And as much as I'm a fool, like Empress want to say here, the fact of the matter is that your party and your flag bearer are criminals and thieves. Utie, almost say your boss say they were not going to steal. When Mahama left office, so you cannot tell me that a man who actually have several investigations, who by popular demand, everybody knows as government official one, who guaranteed or forged a document for the brother to form a special purpose vehicle in order to collect bribes from an institution or from a company so that that bribe can be sent back to him. Let's get serious.
We will nominate all our cabinet ministers for parliamentary approval within the first 14 days in office. We would have named all our cabinet ministers. We will constitute the lead.
Obianka says, shame, Mahama, shame, Mahama, shame, shame, Mahama, shame, Mahamalaya, Mahalaya, Mahalaya, wo your truthful, John Mahama, wo your truthful, Dada noa, nothing new, wo your cochino, John Mahama, wo your cochino. Make sure the entire will chat to our dada Ghana for. Who do I say my oka? Or see your mobile? Or see your mobile? In 14 days, they will name all their ministers and their cabinet people. Me pacho per the constitution. Say ya Papa Mahama. Say opesa present you be a man the koye minister. And you no kwa na choose so. Say munim sa de. One no choose where we are on the background there you know. Ya the command parliament for na the ama committee. Na committee na say na ya say bibi say ya meto to omo ano na ya mfanye. Sometimes one minister it me take it 3 days. Mo kai how akumsin ya koya the fishery ministry. Sorry, fishery minister. Fishery and aqua culture so one. Some of the vetting alone takes 3 days per minister. But Mahama is promising you that over 50 or 60 ministers must obey you, obey all the ministers, all the appointees in just 14 days. He's not even honest to himself. That's why I say, young Ghana for no. I think we deserve a president like Mahama. Yeah. He knows very well he cannot. But opesa or kill sa idea na yaka say, which is a fact. Government be a oba. Unko choose unkro for yam veti or yam mom bibia yan handy over ni bibia mom. Sometimes it takes a year. In other places, it takes more than a year. But opesa can we say obey you in 14 days. So na so say obakura 14 days. So the be in crop for into a crown. You see, I'll keep punching holes, and I'll keep punching the holes because we cannot allow 2008 to repeat itself. No, we won't allow that in CBU. I promise my Ghanaian people, so long as we have breath, so long as Nankopoma Yemkwane de in CBU. Ebi insida, ebi insida, ebi insido, ebi insida, ebi insida, ebi insido. I'm the winner boy, Esther Smith. I love her so much. And this is for ebi insida, ebi NCBO 2008. Niyama mo candidate President Kufuor so candidate MPP for so. And I hear no be no there Kufuor ni akoma. Eko to abadi tia won na mobile. Mo metro mo nkogu man am antumi anchi nipa ba kopo. But they are Oshe Ghana for born in 2012 say me be bo musika ho ban. Me be make sure say my point bia ni wo be wieska. Ye be ye robust the rigid the you be antumi wieska. Ofra be na nkro for da jail and na me no ka say NDC from penny for da so da jail.
Cleanest and most efficient government in the history of the Fourth Republic in the first 90 days in office. We'll hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy.
Mese dada noa, bo dada noa, bibianse sanyo, mahama dada noa. Eye dada noa, onu ano jina hei, Airbus, GO1, onu jina hei. Embraer, Turbo Mine, onu jina hei. Amajaro Coco, onu jina hei. Ford Expedition, onu, Mese dada noa, ebo dada noa. Bibianse sanyo mahama dada noa. Papa we ya na ya na adwene se Ghana fo ni na ya NDC fo. Into your short memories.
Of Republic in the first 90 days in office. We'll hold a national economic dialogue.
We hold the national economic dialogue. This is where I have a problem. Dr. Bawumia has held dialogues with the people of Ghana. Ye no say ona say oye na dwene say obe run for office no. Dr. Bawumia kokọ ehemfo ho otie wo manum asem. Dr. Bawumia kokọ asofo ho edunsifo ho malam hwan otie ti obi asem. Oti ne hu edisi dwa so edwamfo mo ne mini nkomo mo nka bi ngum asum. Oye youth connect etie the youth no adwene ne dia wo so mo hwehwe every the government ho. Enu nti Ebra ye yi no November no na owo document we dia ono pese oye ene dia nkrofo ye den e ka kire ne se eno ne ye hawo ene odi she we mu enti o se sa niema we ya mekan ye no and then my expanding no into my manifesto. And Mr. Mahama, you do not win power before you find solutions for the problem or the office you are trying to run for. It doesn't make sense. And as a 40, and as a 40, Madam Sepa, saying as a 40, the American say, Mr. Mahama and NDC won't come and yam for power. My one son work or say, oh, copy solutions. You bring your solutions, and that is why advanced countries are they hold debates. They hold debate on the document you have presented to elevate the people from whatever pain or whatever struggle they are going through. You don't tell them, say, to Abama when I come na a meeting. Na mo amoton brody mo problem ne say na matro. Mo amoton banch there be. That is backwards way. And I'm not surprised. The theme of his campaign is Reset Ghana. Reset Ghana. Okay? Onipe biya uwe we are say. Obiya no obeka chira me say. The way I not here 10 years ago, no person stay the same. Debbie. The way I not here 2 years ago, no person will stay the same. No. Onipe biya bompa say. So far as say yeah or say yeah we shall face problems. But what makes us strong? And they say when the problems are coming, the solutions we are able to bring in to solve the solution, the problem propels us forward or pushes us forward. So everybody comes to meet Ghana. When Nkrumah came, wherever the white man has done, he continued from there. When even the military people, a champion, the best of them all, they continued from where they were, added what they also want to do to it, and then made it go. Yeah, Papa Rollins by auditio ebe two abines or no face dia and conforming and ya papa no. Or to me the nebia ye den eka home and my move Ghana forward. Your president Kufuor by and MP and MP plebet me and this or no so by no or be ye bit so. And you do Ghana Kufuor a pencil. And no hunty, ye papa tamels so by no or be so. At the or no so not Jenny or person you bet to me they solve some of the problems no by. I'm showing you a lazy politician who doesn't know anything about governance. We are did the attempt. A lazy politician who always seeks for the easy way out. Ya papa me on seba e wan kase Kufuor say Ghana into or restart Ghana. Ya papa me on say eniama bi Kufuor ye ya na enye no ono mills na eba no abeye ni ye no de bi aka ho wa shemu kena. John Mahama ba first time no tie ni ye. Mekacho said, this man, we need to get him out of Ghana politics. He is dangerous. He is not somebody that can help this country. Ebra over 2012 no. One of the message you know the say or pesa or bet when you pa ya papa John Evans at Tamils no so one kata be start Ghana fufuro. And then they were caught to opposition for 8 years. You try and school fees. Student loan, ekoso, Ghana card, ekoso, mobile money interoperability, one district, one factory, one village, one dam, one constituency, one ambulance, one constituency, one warehouse, ekoso, all of them are going. We are actually constructing roads. We are actually taking lead in medical drone delivery. Yes, Anyama way ni na pensuno na eniho. Na pensuno when ya san pono what the yes Anyama way na Ghana when you want dear. Mutie. Watena fie 8 years. Afie de osi oba obe reset Ghana. Obe reset Ghana so you are resetting Ghana with the regular meba me say ebinie. Like this document I'm going to share with you. Oh, there be answer. Oh, there be. Let me play the video first.
State of the economy and prepare a homegrown fiscal consolidation.
So for those of you going to vote for Mahama, he does not have economic solutions yet. He is telling you that he's going to have a dialogue. Utie. He is going to have a dialogue with Ghanaians and then he will find out solutions. Solution. No. Whoa, Nina, Opesa buying per policy or the Bebrewa Bema Udemaya, you know. Or no, so no better than what Jeffrey. When I'm Mutiasem, Mobekaya, they did this manifesto called the People's Manifesto. And according to them, they said they went round and round and then collected people's ideas and what people want to do and how people want Ghana to be run, and they use it for that. So it's Mahama telling us, say, on one kasa there, only Jinibia when the trim obey to me, they are thinking outside the box. Eddie Bibia, but unless say, Yatu Abama, no man, any abetanase, Ebesus hold your bayamae. Uti aboso kai dia ma metron say economy no afa no no be hold national dialogue. You guys are joking and you want this man to be president again? On your president that is different. NDC for that is my worry. Say Mr. Mahama is somebody who has not been a president before. I mean, who am I to even talk to him? I can't talk. But he has been a president before. We saw his work. We saw what he did. And the whole nation said, no, bueno, no bueno. Niyi se nisi. Why, Italy for the mama kasa nibi. Yampe. Insia kwa me misumi tiao. Sorry, insia kwesi. Facha me, misumi tiao. John Mahama ni tontoro wa no kan na ye gbo mu tokuru wa no. Me say nyame ada roma. We have the two leaders. We have the two ideologies. We have the two documents that each of them wants to use to transform us. So let's go through it.
Program to guide the budget. Number 5, we'll commence the drafting of needed legal amendments and preparation for the implementation of the 24-hour economy policy.
Tia, Dr. Bawumia already has a manifesto. He has a way he is going to do it. He here say Obeba office. Oba officer. Where to me I then? To me I yes I then semne wo manifesto no. What the Mahama kan? Munti ni so and
preparation for the implementation of the 24-hour
in the 24-hour economy no crowd mo person mo kire say no mo dey ba beje Ghana na nkasa no. Woman shared the new document. And it's true. When you look at what they said in their manifesto about the 24-hour economy, they didn't give no specifics. The only thing they said, I didn't think that they would ever do that. But that is NDC for you. Party no bobo. Look at the funny thing they did. One say when they mention 24-hour economy, the first time, so kaya. Young MP before, yani ayedi no kurane economists ni ade ye ebeka say, and we are no say 24 year moking, enye government policy. Ebio, it is based on demand and supply. It is based on demand and supply. Asemwa yenye kan ye no. This is for say yen mo ya dwene awu. Ye tie awu. Ye nim dia ye kan. Now it is a policy ebeboa na 3133 ejuma baako enipa miensa 3 shift eno ano 24 hour no. Na sabio why ejuma baako na me dia me ya ne se ejuma me ya no by 6 mapon obi enu a wo beto bi wa why na eba aba afei na NDC for say they are going to stimulate demand for certain products so that those products or those companies can operate 24 hours. This is what they said. In order for them to do their 24-hour economy, finally, NDC has now come to their senses that they need to stimulate demand for whichever product they want to produce 24 hours a day. And people were clapping. When Bawumia is explaining his policies, Mahama and his NDC gives you a vague statement and start crying. And Oma say you reserve. And Oma say easy. And Oma say easy. And Oma say easy. No, we cannot hand Ghana to these people again. Listen to him more. Yanko.
Economy policy under the office of the president.
Now what it? Was I
Number
24-hour economy now, yeah, expect to say. And when you debate creating human you know, so the bad office of the president or the best show no one say. Now, Mama Menka say me, only the me say chrono. Ebra Ghana for a complaining trend and I do say the ministers no doors do don't some of the ministries no and so it is no. O collapse be and all the agencies and all the share office of the president. And ye de you may be any the presidential pitney at the scholarship one way as at that time no and this was there Akufo-Addo person we are there Akufo-Addo person we are there into a year free trade minister for no and all the about no office and then the Mahama said 24-hour economy office no no president no or no bet now. Muhuro no, whoa, and Muhuro no, whoa, and I'm a rap number. As I'm a rap say A+. Hey, and then Kwasia Simuni, wait, do you mean who be do? Be an say A+ with Jimmy, or Pessoa, ya dear, and this for me say, and see, it will never happen. No boy, see, it will not happen again. 2008 will not happen again. Ajimu kuyen yan mu bi ne yetiase ye beka no kura ne sa me say entro bi a mu be bibia ye de ho ne ama beba be expose mo. Enough of the wickedness to this country called Ghana. And then the Mahama who say ye to meet agency or president say be office. But Akufo-Addo take agency or president office there why ye kronfo. Me kan woni Akufo-Addo so won na wiase ni na nim sa wo ye kronfo. John Mahama, why are the ministries call our see a chrono? One year, Nimisa, we are cron for Techiamoa or chrono, yes, superlative. And I know Kumasi for what's over here international airport, Yamaye, and I got you 29 million. Who got you $29 million? And then I buy when I say a pesca for fra runway now, woman almost CSA. They have expanded it to international level, no? And Hunti Ajima Prempe airport and then you go so a day. Yeah, try say a bear expansion. Then to me, I receive big Boeing. Let us be serious. No matter enjoy our concept now, yeah, you know. Now let's get serious. Listen to John Mahama more. Yanko.
We will establish an accelerated export development council, which I will personally chair.
Ebio. Export development one wabete. No Mahama na atnaso. I will chair it myself. Munim plan akwa we dey bad this time. Munim plan akwa we dey bad this time. Papa we sorry. Wanyakwa papa we. Munim plan papa we dey ba. Akamwedwane. Mamu kono me reference you. Mamu kono me reference you. And Majid, sit there and talk the nonsense you want to talk. The fact still remain that your so-called smart president, who is voted for by smart people, couldn't pay workers. Why? Take that to him. Tell him that he could not pay workers. Jimmy Four. Let's go.
Promote exports as part of a broader strategy for economic transformation. Number 7, we'll convene a national consultative conference on education with CHAS, NAGRAT, NAT, CCT, NAPS, CETAG, Vice Chancellor Ghana, PRINCOF, TEWU, UTAG, PTAs, students, think tanks, academia, parents, and other stakeholders to build consensus on the improvement of our education sector, including the free SHS.
Free education 419. Free education 419. Hey, I did free debate me, Papa. Hey, MPP for don't cut through. Hey, MPP for are throwing. And then they almost have Columbia because school free. My dear sister, Mammy go to me bad dear why. That's our part to wait dear. Hey, all lie be lie. 8 years. He is now going to consult Utah, Chassis, Nagrat, Nigrat, Nebzel, Abednego, Meshach, Obum, Opuni, Okoke Kanye Nabo. Now, I share Kanya be improving your education sector, but Bawumia already has a blueprint of what he wants to do with the education sector. Mr. Mahama had 8 years to engage with Nagrat, Jita, Miska, teachers, parent teachers, PTA. He had 8 years to consult them, find their worries, and bring them into his manifesto, which would be the social contract between him and the people of Ghana. He doesn't have solution for what he's going to do about free education. He doesn't. He doesn't have what he would do about free education. But he's telling you that bring him and he will rather come and improve something he didn't believe in. Something he said was not good. All of a sudden, Mahama has ways of improving our educational sector. An educational sector where he failed to pay teachers. An educational sector where teachers taught for 2 years, 3 years, and there was a 3-month pay policy by government to pay them only 3 months and ask them to go reapply. An education system that cancelled book and researchers' allowance. What we use, what our professors used to do research and stuff in order to teach us, this man and Jaina Nopukwajimai couldn't pay it. They cancelled it. That is the education he's talking about. An education system where children, okay, who were, excuse me to say, able to come to school, were not given food because he failed to what? To pay the service providers the school feeding grant he was supposed to pay them. He wasn't able to pay it. 2012 will be almost a year. Caterers in Ghana, they all went on strike. They are not giving no food to these kids no more. An education sector which couldn't even pay teachers' allowance. The people who teaches us to be doctors, who teaches us to be lawyers, presidents, call it what, everything. This man could not pay them. Every government in the Fourth Republic has done something about utility bills, especially President Kufuor. Tertiary utility bill was what? Was something he brought in, made sure that what? Everybody pays. Professor Mills of blessed memory paid tertiary utility bills. He paid it. The only president who could not pay tertiary utility bills is John Dramani Mahama and Jaina Nopokwa Jimai as the education minister. Then he says, so some person we are doing honest politics. How the hell do you tell me, say, you could not pay, but me who has paid has failed, and you who couldn't pay, Jimmy. I'm sorry, Jimmy. It doesn't make sense. It does not. Now, come on. You couldn't pay. You no went to me. When yes can fend to you. Obia benyes cadia to ya. What's the one when yes can to ya dear cheat dear or no yes get to ya, you know. Are you guys kidding me in this country? This is a joke. Yeah. People are playing jokes with this because this doesn't make sense. What's the Americano? These things NDC wants us to believe. It does not make sense. How do you tell me, like, how in the name of God do you tell me, say, I wasn't able to fulfill what I said I would do? Somebody comes and does that. However, the person who has come and has been able to do that is not good. I, the one who was not able to provide that, I, the one who wasn't able to give that, I'm rather the better one, so bring me. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Come on, connect. I'm trying to see if I can get a number for us to call on, but when the call session comes inside, if you're on TikTok, you can request, and then if you're on Facebook or YouTube, I'll put the link here. You will come inside the show. You can turn your camera off if you don't want people to see you, and then or I could turn your camera off here, and then you could join in because I still haven't been able. I still haven't been able to get my tablet back for some reason. I still haven't been able to get it back. So please bear with me. Oh, Charlie. Bear with me as we try to find means. Come on. Connect. Connected. Yeah. I want you. Yeah. Come on. Anyways, let's continue with this. So, John Mahama lying to Ghanaians. Go again, Yanko.
Number 8. We'll scrap the following draconian taxes to alleviate hardship and ease the high cost of doing business in our first 90 days in office. 1. E-levy. 2. COVID levy. 3. Betting tax. 4. Emissions levy.
So in the book or in the social contract book, Mahama says the betting tax no be here kwan obe fa so obe ti so obe twamo so obe yi be free so obe here den yo obe video mu so see obe getting rid of these taxes. And by the way, it's not that easy to get rid of taxes like that, especially when it is backed by an act or when it is backed by law or when it is being backed by something like that. You just don't go and say you're changing it unless you don't understand what you're talking about. So you can reason like how Mr. Mahama is reasoning. But you just don't go and say, me Mahama, me trap betting tax, me buy me trap betting tax. It goes through a process for it to happen. But this man is talking draconian taxes. Me patcho me pese obia a wo hwe me ne. But 2014 NDC budget. 2014 NDC budget. They introduced TNA, and these are facts. You can actually check it. They introduced 9 new taxes. Not Ghana, you who be that 9 taxes. Are you teacher more? Not any president who form time was 21. I'm talking 2014 NDC budget to Parliament under taxes. Okay, they introduced 9 fresh tax. You're not Ghana for yente who wants some of that. Please, this is in 2014. But on no say, yeah, the e-levy, which Dr. Bawumia has already said here since November that you get rid of, course, he can get says can. You see, that's what I love about Dr. Bawumia. Bawumia, why would you cancel the e-levy? I will cancel the e-levy because most of the things I want to do will be on digital platforms. Also, Bank of Ghana has piloted the e-coin or the e-currency for Ghana, or the ECD, as they would like to call it, the ECD. And therefore, I can get that money from the ECD. So if I can get money from the ECD, then I don't need to charge e-levy. So then why don't you do it now? Hello, I'm a vice president. Even if I want to cancel e-levy today, I can't cancel e-levy today if Nanado is not ready to cancel e-levy today. Seriously. No, think about it. Doctor already said you take e-levy out. The betting tax that Basinteli Jimmy Fuono say Malik, you say Jimmy Fuono say Dr. Bawumia said he would take out the betting tax, and then no, he's saying that people were paying betting tax, and Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim and he's collecting betting tax 10% from betting tax. Your president is an Assemblies of God elder, and Christians we do not like betting. So if Bawumia is a Malambanza, then John Mahama also a Ashawo Christoni or a Shawonia, no a Christian emotion. Sometimes I am going say, Mo Papa no we be president now. Mo Papa no. John Mahama has been president before. This is not the first time. He has been president before. Have you guys forgotten some time ago? He warned everybody in Ghana that if you have not been a president before, you cannot advise him. You can't talk because you don't know how it takes to be president. I'm giving you precise things Bawumia is doing. No libi, no laba. NDC for the Natos you. Now, again, time no so.
And will review taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes.
That's already since November.
We'll introduce the no academic fee stress policy for all first-year students in public tertiary education.
As we speak, we have the Student Loan Trust Fund that is guaranteeing money to all students, level 100, 200, 300, 400, with their Ghana card. Student Loan Trust Fund. So you are telling me, say, sack the one who is paying or willing to pay the fees of these children from level 100 all the way to level 400. Now, fa obi oba obema level 100 for 400 Ghana cedis. So omofanti omokasubi. We have to be careful with these people.
Institutions, in universities, in technical universities, in polytechnics, colleges of education.
When they launched the Youth Manifesto, Pablo said these people were not part of it. Mahama is standing there on platform. Niwi afisa techreman pro. Niwi afisa said a week ago, 2 weeks ago, they were saying these universities were not part of it. Now and then, all of a sudden, he's mentioning everybody because MP before I bet you to say, yeah, demo bia, oh, yeah, demo bia. It is only demo bia, the NSC by SC demo bia. You have to avoid this man. I think I've had enough of his voice. Let me take him off. I've had enough of his voice, to be honest with you. Let me take him off. Now, there is this thing that he said that I want us to see. Mr. Mahama, in his manifesto, promised that when he comes to power, that is if he comes to power, he is going to bring back nurses or health workers who used to get Ukaisa President Kufuor pension. Yeah, the deal be by now we are nurse near Utumi yi car our port. And actually, according to our reason, omidi chair no and Crawford the business and Crawford the business enti and chair. Dr. Bawumia launching the manifesto now. Say, you cried the teacher for you then come home. Now we a teacher, yet to me up a choir, you bet to me also a snake. Now when your car, we treat you and a crack. Measure was standing, the way teacher and crack. Sebi Amanabwa. Mr. Mahama say, I paid ye. Sir, I did for the buyer. You people don't know how Mahama did us bad. We a nurse, we a health worker. Mahama shouldn't be your candidate. Let's be honest. This man looked into your eyes and canceled that policy. Yeah, Atamils is an NDC president, but oh, how important that is. So if it is about Crawford year business in our car, we could have found a way to make it say, Yenya Adia business, so we a nurse here. Sa Edina would the car now, and I say, and your one time pen obey to me, you so in 2 years or in 3 years, Biano, you are entitled to only draw 1 car, or in 6 months, you can draw 2 cars. So you find solutions, you don't cancel it. But they canceled it 1st January 2014. I'm sorry. I'm speaking about MPP NDC. That's what I'm doing here. You are not hearing me mentioning Dr. Bawumia, mentioning the policies side by side. That is your problem. But I'm being real here. And it is a fact that the person who canceled that policy was John Dramani Mahama. Beginning January 1st, 2014, the Ministry of Health would start implementing an order from the Mahama-led National Democratic Congress government to scrap the waiver introduced by the new Patriotic Party administration under the leadership of President John Ejekun Kufuor, which enabled health workers to import vehicles without paying duties at port. Okay? So Mahama canceled this in 2014. Fast forward. This is the document for those of you who want to see. Mahama canceled this in 2014 because 2014, Anado wasn't the president. Fast forward, 2024, Mr. Mahama comes inside and tells you that the same thing he canceled, the same thing he said was not good, all of a sudden is good. And so he will bring it back if you people vote for him. Because they say the one who say MP before they back assign the teacher for a home pay Bawumia document there. And yes, you can say yes, we are the back. So we are next near. The question you ask me say, or find a problem with the system. No, why didn't you improve the system to benefit everybody? But you rather canceled it. He is not an outside the box thinker. And that is a fact. He is not the outside the box thinker, and that is a fact. Please, I'm posting the uni here for anybody who wants to join. If you want to join on TikTok, you request, I'll gladly add you. If you comport yourself, we will have a civil conversation, and if you don't, you'll be dropped. That's it. We are not going to. Today, I have so many videos that I just can't play. A dorsal. But there's another piece of evidence or something I wanted to show everybody. Ebio or say he would maybe a lazy person talking. I will show you a lazy person talking. A lazy person talking. Try there. Every government, when you come to power, you are given the mandate to run the country, including raising revenues for the country. And I'm saying, say, say government here, you try to find ways to raise revenue. Mahama said on TSS Kufuado na by raise revenue, manadoso or complaining. This government has received more revenue than than all government in the history of Ghana, because this government works to find that revenue. Mahama, revenues don't fall from trees. Revenues depends on the implementations you put together, the things you do for that to come to you. You don't come and tell me say obi anya revenue. Oh nya adwuma, oba ye no anya adwuma. O de be foforo niama. Obi so aba wo ye adwuma manu nti no onya revenue a. Wetuko apai. Ade nti no onya revenue. So Mr. Mahama, why didn't you also work to get that revenue that you are complaining about? Because under you, because of doing so, workers were not even going to work that often in order for production to go on, let alone generate revenue. No, but today you are here promising that you will come and create revenue. When you had the chance to create revenue, you were not able to create revenue. Again, he goes about with his vague. We will rationalize taxes and abolish the obnoxious e-levy. What kind of rationalization are you doing into the tax thing? What are you doing? Dr. Bawumia trails specifics. Dr. Bawumia is specific. And specific. The next NPP government would introduce a very simple citizen and business-friendly flat tax regime. Flat tax of 1% of income for individuals and businesses with appropriate exemptions, threshold to set to protect the poor. Until the poor will be protected. With the new tax regime, the tax return should be able to be completed in minutes. We will also simplify your complicated tax system. So Bawumia gives you the problem. He tells you how he's going to solve it and how he will solve it. He actually tells you. Mr. Mahama doesn't. Let's go play on the intelligence of the government. The last one, would be this. I'll say, cocoa production has the opportunity to say cocoa under a how true is this? How true is this? Go. Who's the internet? Oh, maybe. I don't want the price of cocoa. I want the tons. I want the one cocoa production. Okay. 2013 to 2024. Oh, I don't know more yet. I don't. Okay. Maybe I can get it here. Okay. 20. Well, the highest cocoa production this country has been able to get. The highest cocoa production Yenya was okay, so they measure it in, I believe it's in cocoa grindings in metric tons. So it's in 1,000 metric tons. So we have 322,000 metric tons in 2021. Over NPP, Abemwa, the lowest cocoa production so far. 210. Oh, sorry, sorry. I thought I was showing it. In 2016, Mahama economy, Mama, you're getting it correct. Mahama said, cocoa, no more no na pension, and then Sabi, Atrefom, name boom, 1 more and more modern, change in terms of cocoa production. What does the date? It's statista.com, you could find it, and it is all in metric tons. Mepacho 2016, what does it say? 2015, 2016, it was 202 metric tons, 1,000 metric tons. 202,000 metric tons in 2016. And I'm 2018, you had 310,000 metric tons. 2019, you had 320,000 metric tons. 2020, 292,000 metric tons. 2021, the highest, 322 metric tons. 2022, 295,000 metric tons. 2023 or 2022-2023, 250 metric tons. As we have it now, it is 210 metric tons. So even in the worst case scenario, NPPs is higher than what Mahama left in 2016. Now, you want the Mahama from 2013 to 2016 was not able to get more than 300,000 metric tons. He couldn't get 300,000. It's not even more than 25, 234, 234. So the highest Mahama was able to get was 234 metric tons. So why is he saying that cocoa business has gone down under the Akufo-Addo administration? In fact, I'm the chair, and yet true. Niamano doso because I'm couldn't in them. Dear Bessa. Now, the Amidi be chatwo. Should I run through this or no? It's okay. I will definitely do this on Tuesday, God willing, or Wednesday. I will do that. Mama is now thinking to take internet to the to the colleges. Colleges are already enjoying free internet and free Wi-Fi. Papa, no, he's serious with life. Now, this is what I wanted to show. Good. Mama said after Andra, the Ayakoya, Eurubra, NDC for any book for na yen to or more. One some more can say Dr. Bawumia rejected and Crawford say or mobile back. No questions and answers. No patrol and no correct. The man no correct say media for na one more paper. Say one baby tea a papa, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia. This is what was done for everybody to follow. And I'll read it quickly. And those who want to call on themselves, start the request. Why? Say click so na amfawa ma me patcho what you do say obe copy link no now we be a new browser click so where do be feed in na me home then I can add you. If you don't remember it, this is the StreamYard thing. You can turn off your cameras if you come on and you don't want the camera to see you. Me patcho, this is the communique that went out before Dr. Bawumia did his media engagement. For immediate release, August 20th, 2024. Dr. Bawumia hosts the media. The flag bearer of the new patriotic party, Dr. Bawumia, will host a media engagement on Sunday, 25th August 2024. The engagement follows the successful launch of the 2024 Manifesto of the new patriotic party. Dr. Bawumia is strongly convinced the Ghanaian people deserve to have a complete view and proper understanding of the vision of their leaders before the 2024 December polls. And the manifesto properly sets the context for the conversation. The very important media engagement is part of a series of activities lined up by Dr. Bawumia to deepen the dissemination of the 2024 manifesto. All media houses interested in sending representatives to this engagement should kindly send an email to itispossible@bawumia.com, latest by close of business Thursday, 2nd August 2024. So when Johnny Bull or John Hen, Ebert Naoka say they were rejected from attending that Mentiasie, you were to apply, or you were, it's not even apply, right? Say, yes, I, Johnny Hughes, I'll be attending the press. I, Asimesi, I'll be attending the press. But they did that on purpose. He himself said he didn't want to go, and he had planned not to go because he didn't go for any of them. However, he is angry that their names were taken off. So I didn't know ananka onko. Nanso ye ni dia from according to ono ye ni dia from nti ye ne ya. Onko. Ye you dia from a problem be na ka. Ghana for mama yenye serious. I believe some the be say enne. Ye beto aso. There is said I'm a lot of videos, a lot of videos, and I'm a person born in there. But I will take my time. When I'm here, I will try my best to come and sit down and then deal with it. Until the more fine to me, the truth of the matter, and they say the two documents are there. They are all say John Dramani Mahama say Obama. Ghana mebuna dwuma free education no no mo ne betumi aye ne ye de ba ye na nya papa ye talking digitization mo sre Dr. Bawumia say Bawumia has abandoned the economy, and is now focusing on technology. Guess who say they are going to use technology this time because technology is important? NDC. The same people who didn't see the essence of the system Dr. Bawumia was building with the communication away. We can't trust our into them. Mepacho, who wants to join? Obi or TikTok or person join and or request here, I would pick you up. And I say, Utro Udia, I'll pick you up. Now, most of them YouTube and Facebook no so no me de link na to ho o click link no so a edo bebem say o click na amba de say we na say o be copy we are, then you can send it. This Bawumia will be president December for 4 years of Mahama is a disastrous and Ghanaians will not give him that chance. Okay, so thank you for that. So let's count to maybe 5. Okay, if we have a little time, yeah, let's give it like 3 more minutes. Our time is 3 more minutes. Yanko.
Continue and finish them. You don't need a district hospital in every district. You don't need a district hospital in every district. You don't need a district hospital in
every coronavirus ebeche Ghana for na emi and who say sana we have a problem. And the problem we have is health infrastructure. Nanadu say obesi agenda 111. And this is for the it's not true. Can you made the NCA and people for the Mudia Tron? And then the Mahama say, agenda 111 no say, Sebe, ne ya Tron. And then sa agenda 111 no, oba obetwasu. Free education na na ye 419 oba obehwehwem de obeyi afrim ne de ode beka.
Every district. Agenda 111 hospitals they are building, I'll continue and finish them.
Any ye grew no. Any ye grew no Mahama. Any ye grew no. A yet dang no Ujinaho. Now, yeah, the papa about woman was politics in Tianya the papa. You don't need a year in 1 really. Now, all of a sudden, agenda 1 a year in 2 bar over to us. We are the one I say. And I saw my Ghana phones are buying no IEPB. First, now, was your money. As anyone was agenda 1 be or now, Obaba about to us. Dear, to us, my Charlie. Said I'll be it so far. Will be I request. I don't see no request anywhere, both here and here. So I'll let Mama fancy. Now, Yamea do my yen to us. Watching, let's try. If I'm able to come earlier, I'll try. Now, yeah, to us so from there. But the money now say, for those of you who are supporting political zone, the Momo number is still there. 0557 337001. 0557 337001. It will be our answer. The habit to me, there could be so into me fan a campaign. I am one. And the money now say, Samuel J. Bray, no the team. As so bonny, you see, and the bonny, no bonny, a cartoon. One of you, one of bonny, a pay a phone ball, down bonny with and your one cheffer. 1 year pay and a very one nam. A 1 year pay moja as one castle moja. I will assure how much share being. Amen. Charlie, let me share you. And the money now say, bye bye. Yep. Also, so, a dear bye bye, Nana. Bye bye. YouTube and Facebook for a dear bye bye, Nana. Bye bye. Bye bye. I love you all. Let's meet again. Bye bye.